Hello. Yeah. No worries, Steve. Steve, I'm going to be in and out because I'm just sorting out. I'm going on a spa day tomorrow, taking the missus for a spa day. So I'm just prepping all my stuff. So if you grab the link, if you want to jump in, it's up to you. But I'll be in and out all the time. Good, good. Oh, good. Got some nice corals in my tank at the minute. I've been binding a few of my mates' corals. So I've got Walt Disney in my tank, which I'm a bit chuffed about. Yeah, Steve, grab the link, Steve, so you've got it. Just in case I disappear while you're out and about. But at least people are in here. That's a good thing. I say no one seems to be doing live streams at the minute. So when I don't do it, it's dead. But yeah. You might fix it, Steve. Could do with getting some people on the hangout screen so people don't just come and go. Could do with changing the name and all to Reef, because it's not got Reef in the title, has it? Which might not be a good thing. Give me 2 seconds, let me just change this to get Reef in the title. Good lad, Steve. Good lad. Right, let me just change this title of this to Reef Community. I'll do this now. He's doing one thing and doing something else, but I'm so awkward at this crap, mate. Aha, edit video. Got it. Should be right now. I changed it to marine community for the reason it's every time I put reef or reefer, it gets flagged up. I'm thinking it's weed. Reef dude's at 11 o'clock. There you go. So you got this till 11 then. Well, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, it does it. Yeah. Does it every Wednesday, doesn't it? Got you. Go on. Tell you what, Steve, it's quiet on here. Only 4 viewers. See, Cruz might jump in at 10 o'clock, Steve. Oh, that Cruz wanted to talk about the garlic. So I got Cruz, Sports Cruz, and he's going to come on. Basically, tell you people that it's balls that it's not good for the fish. And I think Cruz knows more than us. Yeah, Chris. You see, garlic, I do believe it has properties for the fish. The ginger, like the Polylab Medic, don't get me wrong, I think it's a lot of bollocks. In fact, not that long ago, I had a full tub in my cupboard and I flogged it for 25 quid. So, because some people believe in witchcraft. They're not saying that garlic's a cure. They're saying that it's good for the metabolism of the fish. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like a cure for heart disease for fish. You know what I mean? It's a cure for heart disease for humans, but not for fish. Not a cure for heart disease, a prevention of heart disease. Before I start getting people slating me. Yeah, click, click. You're not jumping on the hangout, Steve?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Forget about it. Click, wearing it on for salt delivery.
Yeah, depending where you live, you don't want them to leave it on the front step.
Do you know, it's weird because I was watching something on YouTube before about people stealing stuff off the steps in America.
Oh yeah, man. Shoot. Yeah. If
Yeah, Seymour.
it's not in a box, yeah, 50-50, depending where you live. Sad. How about the Royal Mail? They have a lot of issues with theft?
No, we're not allowed to leave them. We're not allowed to leave stuff on the doorsteps.
Yeah, well, that saves you so much grief, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just by doing that or not doing it.
Yeah, we're not allowed to leave them on doorsteps. We're not allowed to leave them in bins and things like that. We're not allowed to do none of that. If they're not in, we take them back with us and try again the day after and the day after.
How many times do you retry? 2 or?
Well, officially it's 3 times. But like I said, otherwise we'll just take it back to the local delivery office, and it's never more than a couple of miles from where you live anyway. So.
Gotcha.
Seymour, I wanted you to send me that article. What that woman said about garlic.
Oh yeah.
He put the link on the other day, but I didn't copy it. I didn't get it. Craig, good result from the strike ballot. Exactly. I voted yes to strike. Definitely.
What's that? For the.
Where we're striking from Royal Mail is striking, so like I said, we've put a ballot in now, so we're just gonna have strike action.
You mean Royal Mail?
Yeah.
What for pay or benefits or?
Yeah, well, for all of the above. Pay, work stuff, pension.
Good for you guys.
Yeah. Well, have you got the link? Have you got the link for that for the presentation, Seymour?
Rock Hill, Fort Amelia. Okay, gotcha. So northern. Yeah, click. So that's northern South Carolina then. Yeah, nice. Charleston's beautiful, South Carolina. A holy city.
You rate real world reefing?
You ever come to U.S. if besides Florida? You might want to hit up Charleston, South Carolina. It's beautiful.
Well, all I've been to America, I've been to Florida and I've been to Seattle.
Gotcha. Yeah. If you come to Florida again, definitely hit up Charleston for 2 or 3 nights. You'll love it. South Carolina, it's probably about 8-hour drive north of Orlando.
Well, what we're doing, we're going in a couple of years. It's my mate's 50th. So what we're doing, we're going to go to New York. We're going to visit New York. We're going to visit. Where's the Golden Gate Bridge?
California, San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco. We're going to go there, and then we're going to go to Las Vegas.
Gotcha.
We're going to do like 3 nights in each, something like that.
It's 5 hours east coast to west coast in a plane. 3,000 miles.
I say it's just as far from here to New York, isn't it?
Exactly. Yep. Across the pond to the east coast, about the same. Yep. You got it.
I have reef balls on the way, so I'm only to wait for the order. Reef ball. What's reef balls?
Oh yeah, last night. It's made by, I can't remember who makes it now, but it's some kind of biological media. I think it's a form of carbon dosing in the form of a ball that you put.
What is it? Max Spect. I should have made you a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, is it Max Spect, Steve?
Good question. Hey, click. Who makes the reef balls again? I know that they posted a link on. It was 2 nights ago on the chat here. It was a good article on it.
You know what? I've just been sat down. They're like bent funny, and now I've got bloody. I can't feel it.
What did you do today, mate?
Today I've done nothing. Been to visit the mother-in-law in hospital.
Nice. How far is she?
Well, she's got to have some tests to see if she's all right.
Oh, okay.
But she's not well. So. Definitely poorly.
Smiling faces.
Feed me dog.
Phil posted some nice pickups he got yesterday. So he got some livestock. Beautiful. He got a ranch, you got a few other things. They're in quarantine now.
Great, Phil. Who did that, Steve?
What's that?
Who got all them?
Philip Tennell.
All right.
Tennell, yeah. Fauna Marin Backtail Reef Balls is the full name. Fauna Marin makes it. Or
I'm wearing back to Reef ball.
Yeah.
Fauna Marin. Yeah, I know.
Ah, Philip, man, for the love of you, boy. You think it was too
That's
small?
where Grandma died.
Yeah,
They're very, very sensitive fish, though. That's the problem with them.
that's what I've heard.
Very, very sensitive.
Yeah, I guess they were in copper, I assume, anyway, Phil. Mm.
Very sensitive fish, though. That's the problem. You don't want to know that. I want to go on my phone. I want to go for a fag. With a cough like this, not good, is it? Right, we'll just mute this so I can go on the phone.
Let's see here. How you doing?
Can you hear me, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm on the phone. Pissing it down. Absolutely pissing it down here. Let's have a look at the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, this went through. It's the third Royal Grammar that's not made it. That's it. So, some fish, they just can't handle it. It's a weird thing. It's like yellow tangs. I've never been able to keep yellow tangs. It's a weird thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yellow things have always been hard for me for whatever reason. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're for me, Steve. They've been like I say, I'll put them into my system, and they just end up dying. Do you know, like the gasping for breath and that. But other tangs are fine. It just seems to be yellow tangs.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Rapid breathing is a real common. I don't know why. Maybe they're flukes. I don't know.
You ate SYT? Hang on. Right, so Steve got an eye. RWI got an eye. I'm looking, and I never got one.
What's that?
SYT, where's my eye?
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. Everyone loves you more, Steve. It's all right. Welcome to Steve's live stream.
Yeah. Change the title.
Everyone knows you're the boss. That's why, Steve.
Yeah, SYT, man. Did you see his video when he got married in Cyprus? Beautiful wedding.
A lot of people get married in Cyprus, don't they?
That's what you were saying the other day, yeah. The hops, I mean, for you guys, I can't believe it's so cheap to travel in the European Union.
Hang on. I say I'm going to Spain in. When am I going to Spain in? 5 weeks. 5 weeks. You've got a click clack. Click clack. You just said there. You finally got your out down to 8-9. Is it 8 or 9? Because remember, stability is the case. If it's going 8-9, 8-9, that's not what you want. You want it 8 or 9. I'd prefer you. Well, I'd tell people to keep it at 8. For one, you're saving on your out because you're not buffering it all the way up again. And to me, it's a nice stable number, and it keeps the colours beautiful.
Yeah, you aim for 8.
8.
I know you. Well, yeah.
I aim for 8. I aim for 8 and try to keep it at 8. Don't get me wrong, it fluctuates to 8.1, 8.2. Sometimes when I do one on the live stream, it's 6.5. But
That's right. That was fun.
Sod's law with me all the time. Every time I'm like, what? The thing is, Rusty, I've just added a lot of coral in my tank. A lot. So I've got to keep an eye on it next few days.
Small stuff. I take it.
Well, it's not mine. It's like one of my friends. He's shutting his tank down just to give it a wash in a way. You know, like refresh it all.
Gotcha. So you're like baby.
So we stripped it. So yeah, but he sold all his other corals. All the high-end stuff he's put in my tank. Like I said, I've got Walt Disney in my tank at the minute.
Sweet.
And I'll tell you one thing, right? If anyone's got Walt Disney, please tell me the colour of it in your tank. It's not the colour it should be in your tank. Until you put the blues on and your yellow specks, it's not Walt Disney. It's weird.
Right.
Just going to turn that light off in the island, aren't you?
Do you have any pictures, Craig? Craig asks.
I'm going to see if I can get this picture of the Walt Disney for you. I'll screen share it. So this is.
Hey, Ricky's Reef. How you doing?
Right. Let's. First things first. Let me give you the controls. In fact, let me shut this one down.
Yeah, Phil. Maybe the best chance for a roll around is probably from your LFS mate. You know, this
Right. So you've got the controls. Share screen. That one. So this is some of the corals, Steve. See, this is his tank.
Let's see here.
That's his tank there.
Wow.
So some of these corals. Look at that there. Look at that digi there.
Jeez. Huge.
Yeah, but look at that. It's welded two colours together. It's three
yeah.
actually, because he's got purple here. It's got like a purple here, a different one here, and a different one here. It's got like three welded in together.
Beautiful. Like it's.
These are some of the things he winds me up with. I don't even know who these are. 1 minute.
It's funny.
I don't even know who these pictures are. I think these are all what's on Messenger. Let's see if I can find this. Let me just stop this while I search for it, because there might be stuff in here that I shouldn't be putting on the thing.
It's hilarious.
Let's see if we can find this Walt Disney of his. Oh, he's got one of these for me. Let me screen share this. He's got one of these. He's got one of these for me.
Oh, nice.
100 and I think that £150 a head or something over here, though.
Really?
Between 65 and 150, depending on what the market's like at the time.
Wow.
Let's get another one. Let's see if we can find.
Hey, PB.
You're right, PB. Sorry, that's my washer, that's on. I'll move in a minute.
You got it.
No, I'll just control this bloody thing. Screen's gone funny. I have to wait a minute.
Yeah, Craig, you got it. Yeah, let me see.
There we go. Right.
the Walt Disney came from a friend of yours, right? Craig's asking. The one that's cleaning his tank.
Say that again.
Craig wants the explanation on the origin of the Walt Disney.
Give me a sec. I'll read. I'm just trying to find the picture first. What, Cal?
Let's see here. He's holding corals for a mate's tank that he's temporarily tearing down and cleaning up. Holding the corals in the meantime. Very exclusive.
Let's see if I can find this. Still trying to find the bloody picture. Do you know what? I know where it is. I sent it to. There it is. Got it.
Let's see.
So let me share the screen. Application window.
What kind of Zoa was that called? The last one.
He's told me the name. I'll find out in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there? Look at that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Craig asks, are there Walt Disneys available in the UK?
Very, very rare, but yeah. And I mean rare.
Mm-hmm.
I said that's my mate. That's his. It's in my tank at the minute, but that's his. I'm just holding it. There's one thing that he wouldn't sell, and that's it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Very rare. Nice. Yeah. Color it up for him, mate.
Say that again, Steve.
Color it up for him.
Well, that's the one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just back on the chat now, so I can see what people are saying.
Paul is talking about trading standards. What's that?
Trading standards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a thing where if you're dodgy and
like for a business.
yeah, in a way. What they're talking about anyway?
Something with psychedelic. They've had some issues with some clownfish she bought.
Oh yeah. I told her that you should take them back to the shop.
And then she has trading standards involved. It looks like now.
Good.
We have, I guess, the equivalent would be the Better Business Bureau here in the States. Sort of the same thing, basically. It might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Ellie.
Ellie.
I was doing something there, but yeah, I was finding the name of that Zoa winner.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
So a mate in the chat said Shazam possibly.
Give me a sec. Let's find out. Hyper Jubilee.
Pretty.
Yeah, I think the range between 65 on a good day and 150 on a bad day.
Damn.
Depending the how many are available at the time.
Let's see if Miss Potts wants to come in. Miss Potts. I think the name game with corals is really out of control, man.
Oh, it is.
It's ridiculous.
That's it. I'm getting one of them given to me, so it's not like I'm buying it.
Bunch of BS, in my opinion.
I am nipping to the LFS on Saturday. So if anyone's from Manchester or on the area and they want to go to Marine 23, I'll be there between 11:30 and 12. I'll be there.
Yeah, Michael did a tour of Marine 23 in the past. It was a nice shop.
I don't know if I think he's coming actually.
Cool. Yeah, that's where he brought Jeff, I think, there, and they kept. I think he brought Jeff from there originally.
Yeah, I did ask him. Is he coming? I said, "Are you coming?" He goes, "No, fuck off." And then he goes, "Yeah, I'm only joking."
That's funny.
I think he did. I'll just get the message up.
Marine 23 is in what town? Is it in Manchester or?
Yeah, Manchester. Near Manchester Airport. Not far from the airport.
Right.
Especially when you get there, planes are massive, so you're definitely near the airport.
You call it depot, right? Aqua depot in aqua depot or
Depot.
depot. Okay, we call it depot.
Yeah.
You going to Aqua Depot in October?
Depot.
Yeah.
If I'm off work, I will be. But if I'm in work, no. Because I think it's on a Saturday and I work Saturday, so.
That's funny. Yeah, the U.S. Post Office works on Sunday now for Amazon.
Well, they're thinking about doing that with us, but Amazon over here, they do all their own things anyway. We do stuff for Amazon, smaller stuff. And stuff they want there quickly, we'll do it for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of contractors that deliver for them, their own people that deliver for them, and then the post office, I guess, takes up some slack.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Yeah, I wrote, this is what I wrote. I wrote, Michael, you're going to Marine 23 Saturday afternoon. The jocks are coming down. Basically, the Scottish lads are coming down. We call them jocks.
Jocks.
So the jocks coming down. He goes, nah, fuck that. Well, then he said, yeah. Only messing, yeah, I'll come. So, yeah, I think he's going now. So we might probably have like a little trip up. Very thin time. Yeah, but we should be. I think there's a few of us going up. We've got me, like I say, you got all the Scottish coming down and all. I think they've got a minibus coming down with Scots. So, loads of Scottish, a wee little Scottish. Loads of Scottish coming down, so that'll be good. But one of the lads, that's the one of the lads that are coming down. He's the one that admin on my Reef community thing. It's called Andy Younger. And he has got some of the most amazing corals in his system. Zoa-wise, he's got some of the best collection that I know of anyone. And he buys high-end stuff.
Nice. He's been on the chat before, no?
Yeah, he's been on the chat.
He's been on Hangouts too.
He's been on a few times. It's usually pissed when it comes on, like. A war paint. Now, watch this, right? Who's just said that? Ricky's Reef, right? Yeah. Let me show you this, right? He sent me a message yesterday. Give me a second. Let me get it up. That Andy Younger actually sent it me. Who we've just been talking about. Let me get this chat. Let me get the message up. RCW. So we've got his own little chat, you see. So he's trying to get the message up. CO Messenger. Yeah, we've got his own little group. So see, a secret group, you see. But he sent us this thing. That's not the right one. That's Andy Younger RCW. There it is. Right. So I can war. Right. He sent me this one. Let me share this with you. How's that one for you? Look at that.
Wow.
How's that for a war one?
Stunning.
War Scully. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's get onto the chat.
Fish.
That's a thingy war coral, but you're talking about the war coral. But that's a thingy war. That's a war paint. Is that, you know what I mean? Yeah, war paint, bleeding apple. I got a war paint and bleeding apple. Yes, so that's a war paint, isn't it? Bleeding apples are nice. In fact, the bleeding apple I gave Michael Aaron's mine.
Wow.
Michael Aaron's mine. So that one he's got in his tanks, the one he got for me.
What for 200 quid, man? That's what a deal you got.
Well, for 200 quid, he got. Hang on.
Say 1, 2.
How the hell did he get a war paint coral and all that for 200 quid? One, the bleeding apples are 100 quid, and a war paint coral, depending what it's like.
By themselves, or there's some of those are costly.
Yeah, they're $1,000.
Jesus, must have got a sweet deal.
So yeah, 7 kinds of air cans, 3 multi-heads of torch. Torches go for 15 quid a head. A clam, they go for 70 quid for a small one. Between 55, 60, 70, 80 upwards. Blastors, they go for what, £5 a head. A wall and branching hammer, there's always frog spawn, 15 quid a head. 2 rainbow and enemies, they go for what, 65, 70 quid. Duncans, they go for £5 a head. Elegance coral, small elegance coral, 25 quid.
Wow.
7 kinds of air cans, depending on what they are. If they're rainbows go for 15 quid a head. If they're true rainbows, they can go for 25 quid a head. But standard ones, you can get like 4 or 5 heads for 10, 15 quid.
Jeez.
So that there, if he's got a war coral, I'll tell you what, Ricky's Reef, I could do seeing that war paint coral, because on its own, they can go for over £1,000.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Someone must have been.
I think that one there that I've just shown you is priced at, it's priced at £1,399. And the best one, war paint coral and not a war paint scully.
Jeez.
Because you've got war coral and a war paint scully.
War coral is LPS, isn't it?
Yeah, war coral is the one I've got in my system. That's war coral. But
Right.
when you call it war paint coral or war paint scully, now to me it looked like he said scully because he said a war paint and bleeding apple scully. So that's saying he's got a war paint scully. And if you look at the chat, so I got a war paint and bleeding apple scully. So that's saying he's got a scully.
Yeah, Ricky's Reef. He asked him how much, and he said 200. I'll take it. He must have been getting out of the hobby or something.
Well, Ricky's Reef, for one, right, if you've got a war paint coral, and even if you paid £200 for that, just that on its own, you got the bargain of the century. But is it a scully? Is it a scully? We need to know, is it a war paint scully? And if it is, jump on the chat and show us, because we'd like to see it. See you later, PB.
Ricky's Reef. And bleeding apple, so I guess they are scullies.
Yeah. Can you jump on the thing and show us?
Yep, it is. Okay.
There's the angle. Click on that, show us, because we're all intrigued. Now let me show you what I class as the best scully I've ever seen in my life. Steve, you've got to agree with me, right? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that is not the best scully you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, wow, yeah. Wow. Masterpiece.
What do you reckon that would go for?
Jeez.
That would go into
thousands.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No hundreds there.
Yeah, there you're talking easily, what, 3-4 grand easily. Because you're not going to get a multicolored coral like that anywhere else.
No.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah, fin time.
But I'd be scared by it.
About 1,100 pounds. Fin time estimates.
How much?
About, he reckons around 1,100 pounds for that.
No.
For the one on the screen.
Right. Well, this one. Right. Let me share this one. This one. That one is valued at 1,399.
Wow.
So if that's valued at 1,399.
Yeah, you're
right?
talking definitely more.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Do you like them air cans?
Those are yours, no?
Yeah. Them ones are.
Yeah, but from the substrate.
Yeah. So if you're saying that one's 1,100, yeah, that one's 1,399. That one is definitely going to be a lot more than that one, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That other one, like say that one, you're talking easily 2 or 3 grand plus.
What's going on?
If it went on an auction, it'd be a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Hey, purple, what's going on? Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. So who actually said? Who said that it cost about 1,100?
Fin time.
Yeah, no.
Probably.
There you go. SYT at £1,000, he'd take 2. Anyone would.
Big time.
£1,000 for a master scholar. Yeah, but it's not a master scholar. A Master Scarlet is where it's got a few colours. That one, you could call it something else because it's got colours in that Master Scarlet do not have in. That's a new tank. What's a new tank? Mine. What with the substrate? Was he talking about mine then?
I believe so.
I don't know. Everyone knows how old my tank is.
Well, you're over a year now, aren't you, Paul?
19 month.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
This tank, yeah. That is not a new tank. That's my tank, which is old. Old. It just always looks clean, especially when you have OCD like me, Steve. Isn't it?
That was amazing today. Your video, Paul, was something else. I'm gonna definitely try that.
Good doing it. But I had people doing it on the live stream the other day.
Scrubbing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find. See if I can get a picture of my tank.
I gotcha. Yeah, Ricky. He got into reefing because of his girl. His girl dumped him a month ago, so he's selling, and that's why he sold it for cheap. Sad. He took a big hit.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot of times. You know.
Yeah.
People have split up with the misses and that. Just sold it off next to no.
Sad. Yeah.
Do me a favour.
He spent thousands on corals.
So this is a picture of the tank a couple of weeks ago. Let me show him that one. That's a couple of weeks back.
Nice.
That's just before I sold my air cans. I sold my air cans now.
Your banana rings, man. I like them.
Actually, not sugar in that. Not sturdy then. Forgot the sugar. Yeah. Well, you need to make me brew it again in a bit. If you make a brew wrong, you've got to do it again. That's the deal.
What's brew? Beer or tea?
Oh, we call brews coffee and tea and coffee.
I gotcha. That's cool, man.
That's
beer is only in the States.
yeah. You brew a beer, but you brew tea. But we call everything brews over here, so we're all good. This is my system. People haven't seen it anyway.
Look at them, 3 reses in one shot there. That's nice.
Why were you looking at? Oh, hang on, 1, 2. Where's the other one?
The other picture you just had. What? Let me see. Hold on. There
One
you
in
go.
that one.
3.
Oh, 1, 2. Oh yeah, 3. Yeah. Let you off on that one.
That's the leopard on the left, isn't it? Or
yeah. Leopard, peacock, whatever you want to call it. They've all got the same name.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, beautiful. Look at this picture taken.
Where'd you get one of those big syringes? Like
That's Alison Corals. That's what cruises sent me.
Nice.
Say that again. See?
Where'd you get a syringe that size? Like a auto parts store? Or?
Most of them I've actually got in a what you call it, in test kits and that. I don't usually use the ones that come in test kits, so I just keep them, because they're clean.
Yeah.
So if you get a test kit, you've already got syringes from old test kits. I just use them ones again, and I keep the clean ones in case I need them for food and that.
Right.
But you can get them off Amazon. I get them. I bought packs of them off Amazon for like £1 or £2. What, like $3-4? Let me show people this here. So this is my tank, right? This is Montipora, by the way, right? Look at the polyps on this Montipora. That's polyps. Let me turn the volume off it.
Looks like a forest from the air.
That's polyps on a Montipora.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? It's literally, the polyps are flowing on a Montipora, but people don't usually see that.
Yeah, it looks like a softy almost.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez. Wow. Looks like a freaking toadstool.
Yeah. Hang on, Steve. How many rats in that shot? 1, 2, 3 rats. Box face, 2 clowns. Oh no, no. Look under the Monty. There's another rat there. Camouflaged under the Monty. The yellow Monty, green Monty. So that's 4 Rassies right in the shop. In fact,
Yep. Said
yeah,
you pay £1,000 for a coral, you could buy a new tank. That's what he meant.
all right.
There. One minute,
right.
Nick. Hey, Mr. Chan, how you feeling, brother?
My system's it's a 350 litres, and I think it works out at, how many is it, 90 something gallon, American gallon.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not wrong, something like that, it's Steve.
4B2B2, no?
Second, Steve.
4B2B2?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Same as what Seymour's got, same as Seymour's.
Yeah, I think Kelly has, I think one of her tanks is 4x2x2. I may be wrong.
You ain't Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Evening. I'm still
Evening,
not
sir.
well.
You manned up a bit now.
No, I'm still sick. We need some more tablets. Need some more
Nick's
of those
got
man
man
up
flu.
tablets.
Yeah, Nick's got man flu.
On my chest, I've been just coughing and spluttering and crap. So,
I've got a banging headache myself, Steve.
have you?
Nick, yeah,
I think it's a change of weather or something. I don't know.
most probably.
What's-
Shite.
What's going on? What's the discussion tonight?
We're just talking about corals and tanks and price of scollies.
Yeah.
Price of
Because I don't think
scholars.
people. Well, Nick, let me put these pictures up, right? If you've not, have you been listening or have you not been listening?
No, I've just jumped on.
Right,
Okay.
right. Give me a second, right? I'm going to show you a couple of pictures, right? One you might know because you know the bloke that sells it, right? But
Right.
I'm saying, like, are they worth it? And to me, I think, yeah, because I think they're beautiful, and I think the price of them needs to. Well, for me, I think they need to stay like that because that's one of them corals that you could always head for. Do you know
The
what I mean?
master grade or the ultra grade?
Oh no, higher than ultra. Some of them.
Master.
Well, some of them are higher than that. Watch.
Higher than master. You're talking
Well,
over a grand.
Well, yeah, but you'll see in a minute. Just give me 1 second. Let me get it up. You'll see in a minute, right? How beautiful
I've been
that
waiting for
actually
ages for you to get it up.
Oh no, I'm not. You're gonna remember people. I'm not good at this shit. Right, here we go. Ready, Nick? Give me a price for this one. You see it?
Oh, this is it. See.
Right,
That's
no,
not-
don't go.
that's
don't
not
go
master.
Googling.
That's not master.
No, that's a war paint one, isn't it?
Yeah. So that you'd
Mhm.
probably be war paints. You probably, I don't know. Ooh, 300 maybe.
Well, put it this way, right? Let me say this right. Your mate sells it. It's in his shop,
Yeah.
right? At 1399.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's like a B grade war. So yeah, you could be looking if
Right.
it's a B grade. It can
Now,
be that. Like.
this one, right? This is not in a shop, but this has been classed as one of the most beautiful scollies ever sold. Right?
Well, the
Ready?
rainbow scully.
That one.
I don't know if it's that one.
Well, no, I'm saying one of the.
Yeah. That
One
one
of the
is
most beautiful ones.
because it's multicolored. Have you seen the rainbow scully?
I've seen rainbows, but I've never
Yeah.
seen them that vivid like that.
Have you not seen them where they're all striped,
Colours on that.
multicolored?
The amount of colours, I think I lost count about 15 different colours on that already. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that is a
Well,
nice one.
Well, that, you're knocking in thousands for it. Easily.
Yeah. That's a different one though, because that's like an ultra rare one. Where some of the more expensive ones, you can get them fairly regularly, but they're still expensive. So it's a bit like getting
The standard one, you're paying 600 quid for a decent, beautiful one anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean the master grade, low end master grade, you're paying at least that for it. An upper end ultra, you can be paying 300-400 for, and they'll go for like say 150 to £100 up. So Dom's, that's not a bad price that Dom's got that at.
No, it's
Is it not Dom that's got it?
No, it's the thingy. The doodah.
To do that.
Direct.
Oh, Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ahmed's that's not a bad price then. If Ahmed's doing it like that, that's a good price for that one. To be fair, I think what Ahmed's doing is getting some nice stuff in,
You're right,
and I think some of it he's letting go a little bit cheap to let people get into it. But I know some of the stuff he's got because he's getting Jason Fox corals over, and he did have some rainbow chalice. and that you're talking hundreds just for a small frag. So I think he's kind of trying not making it too exclusive for people on some of the stuff, and letting some people being able to get into some of the nicer high end stuff as well to get a taste for it. I think.
Makes sense.
But yeah, he's all right, Ahmed. Yeah. I need to go through and rob him of some more coral then for my tank if he's got that stuff in.
Oh, he's got your stuff in.
If he's got that kind of stuff in, then I need to go and rob him.
Well, he's not got that multicoloured one's not in, but the other one is, the orange one with thing the other wall, the Walker one.
Right, yeah.
He's got that in. The other one is just something when I was searching, I found it and I was reading on it and I thought, you know what, I love it. That's why I saved the picture. It's something to aim for in the future, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Right, let me see what I've got offered to me this week. Okay, Scollies. Let's have a look at some Scollies then.
Isn't Ahmed an LFS owner?
Is what?
Ahmed an LFS owner? It sounds familiar. Let's see.
See, I can send you this link actually, Paul. You can look at this. Oh, that's nice.
Jeez, what's that noise that keeps beeping?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not me. Is it me? One sec. See if you can hear if I unplug. Did you hear it go and then come back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
That might be me then.
Definitely. Right. Horrible squeak sound.
Is it gone now? Or is it still there?
No, it's there.
Oh, it's not me then.
1 minute. Let me just pause you, Nick. See if you shoot. Steve, say something.
Check 1, 2.
Oh, Steve, might be you. 1 minute. Let me mute you, Steve. Nick. Oh, no, it might be me. 1 minute. We're all muted and it's still doing it. Right, try to unmute yourself now. See if it's gone. Nick, unmute yourself. Steve, unmute yourself.
All right.
Yeah, I think it was me.
There you go.
Right. But even though I'm muting myself, I could still hear it, you see.
Oh, that's weird.
That's my washing machine. Let me just pause this while my washer stops spinning.
Right. I'm going to send you a link, Paul, to one of my photo albums. I'll send you a messenger and you can see if you can open it and you can show some of them. Oh. Yeah, see if you got that link, Paul. See if it opens for you.
On Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook Messenger, and then you can screen share those because it's just photos. See what you think too. Some of that kind of stuff.
What kind of bird is that, mate?
Oh, it's I've got a blue and gold macaw and a little parakeet. Is it that you could hear in the background?
Maybe that's what Nick was. Paul was explaining.
Oh, it might have been those you could hear, maybe.
Is the parakeet an English budgie by chance?
No, it's like an Indian ringneck parakeet.
Oh, okay. Because I've had English budgies pretty much since the '80s. I love them.
None of them are English. They're all from Australia.
Right, but that's
Well,
what
they're probably
call
bred. They're probably bred in England now.
I like them because they're like they're proud and they're fat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Got the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
head.
Well, I've got a blue and gold macaw as well. He's huge.
Right. Is the lorry is the lorry right? Lorikeet?
No, it's not a lorry. It's a ringneck.
Is he tame? Hen tame?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I love birds.
What do you think to those, Paul?
Nice.
They're nice, aren't they? Did you see the one right at the top? The multicolored one. That one.
Let's see here.
And then those ones there, the one you're on now, they're coming into trend. They got the root like where they're all solid red with shadows in the colours rather than the bands. They're coming quite popular in a minute.
How old's your macaw, Nick?
Macaw's about 12 years old.
Wow. Yeah, what are they? They're about 100 average life expectancy.
Oh yeah, something like that.
That's
I'll have to pass
Will.
him on one. Yeah, exactly.
Something, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna outlive me. That one's a nice one, Paul. You're on there. That green and purple one. Can you imagine that glowing
Yeah,
away?
I've seen them before.
Yeah,
I've seen them before in the shop.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, super yellow. It's a parrot in the background. It's not. Yeah, it sounds like a beeping. I can't.
Nicky, you went to Telford?
Yeah.
I think Darren Leaks. He's been told to go.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah.
Has he contacted you? Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him since the other day, but I spoke to Dave today, and I asked if he was going.
Nick, he shouted me. He said he told me to go. He said, "Come with me. I don't want to go on my own."
Yeah, you can. See him get a picture of my parrot, but it's stuck.
There's a question for Nick in the chat.
There you go. Can you see him, Steve?
Hold on a second.
It's dark in this room, though.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Nick. Oh
Probably try and bite the camera in a minute. He's like, "What's that? What are you doing to me?"
Right. Amazing. Beautiful.
And then this is my other one.
Does it talk, Nick?
My little blue one.
Oh, gorgeous. He's a chatty little bird, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's the chatty one.
Wow, Nick, I never knew we had a common interest like that.
Good.
Wow.
Sorry, he said there was a question for me. There's a question for me or something.
Yeah, Doc, it says...
Oh, that's nice, Paul. Lord House. Look at that. That's nice, right? Sorry, Steve, go on. You were saying what?
Where can I place the bio-home media? Where should it be placed? I have some left over and was thinking of just dropping it into the tank to seed in case I need it.
Sump. Is that for Dr. Welsh?
Yeah.
Yeah, just stick it in your sumply anywhere. Like as clean in the area as you can, like in your return section away from the inlet will be okay because it won't really suck it in. Haley, you want my bird?
Yeah.
You don't have a sump? Oh yeah, if you want to stick in your tank, stick in your tank.
All in one.
Have you not got any rear chambers? Is it just if you're going to stick in your tank, stick it in a media bag, and then that way you're not going to get it blocked up with stuff floating around in your tank. That'd be the best bet. And did you already put media in your canister filter already? No, my two birds are talking to each other now.
Yeah, I hear. I love it.
It's past 10 o'clock. I'm going to give Cruz a minute.
Canister filter in a glass box.
Right, but yeah, you can put the media in your canister filter. It's really good for your canister filter. Put it in the cleanest section you can to filter after all the filtration.
Cruz might want to jump on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He wanted to yesterday. What was a
Busted his elbow, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you flick through those pictures, Paul? Did you go into the separate albums?
Nick, I got bored clicking.
Oh, did you click around the different albums though?
Well, it started going on to a bit of SPS.
Yeah.
I'll have a flick through, but can't be
Yeah,
bothered.
have a look through. There's some nice stuff on there.
Oh, well.
You see some of the Picassos and
Can we get it shipped in
and stuff are in there.
Yeah,
Dave was asking me today when I'm going to place another order.
Right.
That's where I got all my stuff from. That first lot of coral. You know, the Scully and the other stuff I got, the Dragon Soul. So yeah, if you want some stuff, let me know. I'll get it for you.
Do you know if you get a ship from the EU? Do you need is it a CITES or whatever it's called license?
We don't, because the shipper has it.
Right.
So I don't need the CITES license to get it. Only if I'm directly importing it from the source. So because it's almost like he's sending it to me. So he's like a European version of TMC. So he's a wholesaler. So they have the CITES license because they're getting it from source to them. And then when they send it to the shops, they have a separate license to then trade within the UK and Europe.
So if they have a CITES license in the US, do they have them over there? Yeah. Right. So if they've got them at Worldwide Corals, could they send them to me?
Depending, because you send in from America to the UK. So then you have to have, again, it's like with Nordic Reef in Denmark, they have to have a license to trade within the Europe. So the Worldwide Corals would need the license to be able to send it to the UK. Because it's got to go, you know, from one country into another country. So whenever you're doing it from one country to another country with animals and stuff, you need a license, because it's to control, you know, the type of animals and what being passed around. Can you hear my macaw, Paul? It's going whoop whoop.
Yeah, is he imitating the dogs?
He's imitating the barking of the dogs.
Hilarious.
Just a naughty beat.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's very chatty tonight.
Here's an English accent. I love it. Oh, wow.
Hey, Paul, did you fancy those Reef Brights for your Red Sea then?
Oh, definitely.
Nice, isn't it? Nice setup.
Bit expensive for one.
I don't think the combo kits are too bad, to be fair. In comparison to Radians and that, I don't think they are.
Looks tidy and all of them.
It looks tidy. Yeah, and with the halides now, you can dim the halides, which we never used to be able to do before, because they've got the digital ballast now, so you can dim them, where before halides used to be just on and off, and that was it. So it's all changed a little bit, but yeah, it's going to get more and more interesting as we go along.
I'm just on Nordic Reef's Facebook page, looking at some of the corals on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, I'm gonna look at the chat before people start shouting at me.
We're caught up.
Trying to breed bacteria, Doc. I might have someone else to do a Triton, Nick, today.
You did what? Sorry.
Got someone else to start using Triton.
Oh, nice one. Who's that?
I get his name. Crap, my names. Second, it's called. That's how from your Michael Tandy.
Oh, right.
What is, like I say, I told him first to get the bacteria in his tank, you know, like deep clean his tank and that first.
Yeah, I mean, what I could do if you got somebody doing stuff like that, I can send them out a kit of the bacterias, the Triton, and ICP, and all that, and then I'll do a bit of a discount on a pack. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can try doing it that way.
Cruises at the doctor's.
Busy. What was his elbow?
Yeah, most probably. Most probably a bit of pain relief or something.
He posted on Facebook, and once the pain meds wore off, he was like in shock. Poor guy. That's painful.
Mm.
Nepa managed to kill a green finger leather. Doc says, "Congrats." You don't know.
A small green finger will ever die. How would you get a leather to die?
Well, that's tough.
Tell you what, must have done something like inject it with cyanide or something. Jesus.
Who's that? Who killed a finger, Carl?
Nepa Reefer.
Yeah, Napa Reefer.
Oh my God.
That's yeah.
No, you need some good going that. Jesus. It's one of them things. You can burn it with fire and it'll still come back. What are you watching, Cal? Kelly?
Picture. Watch it.
Vicky.
Hey, Vicky, how's Mad Dog?
Yeah.
How's he getting on? Multiple copper bands. Yeah, you can keep multiple copper bands.
Mouthful of M&Ms. Mm. I'll be on about half an hour.
Why can you a budget?
Can you have a budget? Because Nick's got a budget.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that Nick.
What's that?
Mrs. says, why can he have a budget? I said, because Nick's got a budget. Really irritating.
That's why.
Still living watching Logan. What?
Numbers, Nick, for the copper bands. Craig wants to know.
This what? Sorry.
He wants to know about numbers for keeping multiple copper bands.
They're butterfly fish, so you can keep as many as you want, as long as you can keep them alive and feed them.
Gotcha. Odd numbers.
They're not really a territorial fish.
Gotcha.
I'm haggling on a deal for some DI resin with someone.
Haggling.
I'm haggling.
You buy it in bulk, I take it?
Yeah. But I just asked him how much he can do me a drum for, and the price had gone up £10 than it was last time. So I'm just questioning. And then I just told him that, and then he's reading it now, and there's a pause. So he's thinking, oh shit,
Yeah.
I tried to raise the price.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm saying, like, what can you do it me for now? Because obviously I want it cheaper than the previous price. Not to go up, I want it to go the other way. I'm just going to say that as well.
Mm.
Right.
I must admit, I do like a good haggle.
Mm.
I'm the biggest haggler going. Anyone sells a coral, I'm always like a fiver. Like what? Fiver. I'm not paying no more than fiver for it.
Fiver. You start low, huh?
No. That's my highest.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that's the kind of budgies I like, the real proud-looking ones.
Proud, mine are confident.
Yeah.
I give them that. I don't know about proud, but they're definitely confident.
Tell you one thing, I've not got no room in my tank to swing a catnip.
Haven't you?
No. Mark Ebbs put all his bloody corals in the tank. I've got no room. So what ones is keeping?
What have you been buying?
Who's been buying?
You.
I've not been buying nothing. I'm holding corals.
Oh, what have I done here? I presented to everyone somehow. How did I do that?
Let's see here.
I didn't mean to. Is that from before or what?
Let's see. Oh.
This guy's haggling me hard.
Oh boy.
The what?
We'll see who's this guy's haggling me hard.
When you say drum, that's like the standard, I guess, what, like 240-liter jug or
50 liters.
50 liters? Oh, that's small.
Yeah. I need to find out what weight it is.
Where's what? I'm all confused.
I've got a guy who wants to supply me with some
Finish your sentence.
so I'm typing at the same time. I'm a man, I can't multitask. He's offering to supply me with DI resin, and I asked him for a price, and he gave me some sample to try, and then I've come back to him saying, how much can you do me that DI resin for? And then the price he gave me last time to now, the price has gone up £10. So I just sent it back saying, oh, it was £10 cheaper last time. And then he's read it and he's thought about it. And then I said, I was hoping the price would go the other way, not up. And then he's just said, oh, it's that much in demand though. I've had to put my prices up. But yeah, go on then. I'll do it for that price I told you before.
That's for stand-up mate then. There.
Yeah.
Is that from the person I know? It will be.
No.
Is it not?
No.
This is cheap enough anyway.
What's 50 litres in weight?
You can't do it like that because some liquids are heavier.
Yeah, 50 liters.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask him what the weight is on that 50 litres.
13 pounds. For that. That's hard to, yeah.
It's hard to convert.
That's not a liquid.
But usually can convert to what? What, a kilo, what, 100 ml of liquid's usually a kilo in weight, isn't it? 1,000 ml of liquid, Joseph.
So the thing is, he can be selling it to his mates and what have you, what he thinks is a good price, but he forgets I get it at trade, which is cheaper than retail price anyway. I've just been watching A Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
That was a classic.
It's a weird film.
Very
He's
weird.
getting younger, she's getting older. It's
Yeah.
such a weird film.
It's really. It's like that movie.
Oh my god.
Seen that though? It's like 50 kilos.
Yeah, Austin's talking English. 10 quid more. You've got to be shitting me.
Nick, it could be that, you know. He's doing it in litres because it's like a semi-liquid, gel. But he's doing it, it could be 50 kilos.
Well, he said off the top of his head it's about 32 kilograms.
Right.
That's about 15 pounds. Yeah. So, yeah. That's a decent amount, I guess. What do you think, Nick?
Is that the budget?
That's my macaw.
Tell you what, if that was in my house, I'm sorry, but I'd be doing a bit of bloody hunting.
Hitting the dog right just there. That's amazing.
He's just scratching his head, talking to himself. If I put him in my lap, he'd go rolls on his back and have to tickle his belly.
Oh man. Lovely.
How much would the resin work out with you? If you got it at your price, Nick.
Say again, sorry.
How much would the resin work out if that's fucking resin?
How much does it cost?
Not how much would you be flogging it? Saying that though, resin, it's like, I don't want to buy resin if I go out and buy everything at once. You know, the filters and everything and the resin, I change it all at the same time. I don't go one place and buy one thing and when somewhere else to buy the resin.
Yeah.
So you could get the filter and all.
Well, again,
But
if
then
you
you'd
want
be
to do that, if you want to do that, then I can do you an RO replacement kit where I'll send you out resin, all your filters, and your membranes, and everything at one time.
I would say yeah, but you know I don't pay for anything anyway, so it's good.
Well, exactly.
The Dion Hoffy Coffee. Doc. Welsh.
Yeah, I got all my replacement stuff, but he's not sending no DI resin.
The guy, he's completely forgetting I'm in the trade.
Yes,
He's
do you know
He's
DI
quoting
resin?
me a better than retail price, but it's not a trade price.
Yeah. You know resin? When you get a changed colour one, would you wait till it like gets near the top, or would you change it when it just I have changed colour?
When it gets near the top, because it's still gonna go all the way through. You can change it early if you want, but to be honest, RODI, you can let it go up to sort of 3, 4, 5, and it's still fine to use. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's got to be 0 or 1," but it doesn't really. It's not really enough to do anything bad if it's
What's your cutoff?
up to 10.
Up to 10?
Yeah, 10 I'd say is a cut off for me.
Well, my mate, he does it straight out of the tap. I think it is out of the tap. It's about 15 or something.
Oh yeah, that's crazy good.
He's never used RODI. He's always used tap water.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean with that, I would probably just use RODI, but I wouldn't do anything else like that. I'd just use a couple of RODI pods and not use all the filters and membranes or anything else, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah. Well, he don't right. He just uses tap water. He don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for 18 months and he's never had any problems. He's not even got algae or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it might be all right because it might be lucky where the water coming in has only got certain particulates in it and they're not all nasty. The only thing I'd say though is like me as a firefighter, we'll go out and we'll switch on a hydrant outside your house to fill the fire engine up, and when we close it, you're going to get a back pressure from us closing that outlet. You know, when it shuts, it goes poof, poof, and it knocks the back pressure. When it does that, you might get brown water at your tap for a few hours. So if he's add it where a fire engine's gone within a certain area. It doesn't have to be in this street. It can be a few streets up or down. And if that's happened without him knowing, and he does that thinking everything's okay, it might not be discoloured water. It might not look brown, but you've still got that loose particulation suddenly released in.
You always get the firemen outside my house doing that. You're not filling the water up.
Yeah, so in a way, it's better to have them doing that every so often because then you know it's clearing it. Whereas if they haven't done it for a long time and then they do it once, you'll know about it.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, every now and then you see them outside here filling it up.
But yeah. Have you got a station, like you're on your main route to a station near you?
No, it's down a cul-de-sac.
Right. It might be that in that area.
It's near a park.
Right, they might get a lot of fires in the open or something in that park or around that area, and then yours is a nice, easy one to fill it up out off the main road.
Right, so I live in a rough area, Nick.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't have to be rough areas. Just need sometimes kids with a lot of time on their hands.
You mean little shits?
What kind of pressure are you talking about, Nick, when you're filling up a truck?
The pressure from the hydrant is generally 2 or 3 bar. Generally.
How about PSI?
Oof, no, I wouldn't know what PSI is. we measure everything in bars.
Bars. Let me Google that.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see.
What's the bar? I don't know what a bar is.
2 to 3 bars, right?
Yeah.
PSI.
I think 1 bar. Is it 1 bar is...
Let me see. 1 bar is 14.5 PSI.
Right. And what is
That's
1 bar?
about 35 pounds a square inch at 3.
What's the force
I
that...
think I thought it'd be much higher.
You know, surface pressure. What's that? Is that a bar? Like gravity? I think that's a bar pressure or something like that, isn't it?
Surface pressure.
It's what?
Surface pressure. Lines of equal pressure indicates the areas of high low pressure along with their central pressure valve. I don't know. Look, I'm googling it. I need Cruise here to convert all this for me.
Right. So you're talking between 29 to 43.5 psi. Because the out of the overall DI unit, much higher.
What does HPA mean?
What's that?
HPA.
Now, an RODI unit, to run efficiently, you're talking around 6-7 bars, no? According to the conversion.
Yeah, that's confusing me. Let's talk about something else.
Let's see. Hey, Ed, how you doing, buddy? How's your QT going?
$20 and thingy will be on live, won't he?
Yes, correct.
Reef Dudes. It's Wednesday.
Oh, Reef Dudes is... Oh, it's Wednesday, isn't it? I forgot.
Narcosis. Oh, my bad, Narcosis. Don't disregard mine.
This is about budgies.
Let me Rick.
Yo, yo, yo.
Good evening, mate.
Narcosis in the house. All right, guys, let's get a 20-minute talk about water flow. What do you guys think is the perfect flow on your coral? Come on with it.
Turning down a bit. Right, go on, Narcosis. Let's talk about water flow then. You start it off.
All right, start off with, I run my gyres on the right side. My J-Bow SW4 or 8. 4 is on the left side. I have them both doing the pulse, making my corals dance like we at the club on a Wednesday,
Up in the club trying to get.
popping, dropping fish. But yeah, so let's get serious, guys. So I have the
You
gyre
found your
is on.
nitrates yet?
Oh yeah, I have 0 nitrates. They're still hiding, buddy.
Hello.
All right, Nick. Here is one for you. Can you
Okay.
spell easy backwards?
YSAE.
All right, can you say that backwards?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, you tripping.
Yazzie.
Paul, did you hear that one we did yesterday?
No.
Right.
I was getting them.
Right. YES is yes.
Yeah.
Right. So how would you say EYES?
Eyes.
Yeah. And we did that to Narcosis and he was like, yes. But he said he knew all along.
Hey, here you go, Nick. I'll screen share to show you. You go right here, son.
Oh, man. Oh, so tired.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it there?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Oh yeah, that's the.
I'm on here for yeah.
Ammonia free, man. It's ammonia free. Put that in your tank.
Right.
That's easy reefing. See, they spelled it backwards. But yeah, so let's get back to water flow. So what I like to do is I like to see my corals dance. Basically, like kind of wave back and forth and dance. That's how I like to do my water flow. Does anybody here run their pumps on just straight random? Like the random
Oh,
mode?
mine's on that W1. You know, on the what you've got on yours, and of course, is the gearboard.
Yeah, pulse. You like the pulse?
Yeah.
Okay. Steve? Nick?
Hey,
Nick,
Steve.
what do you,
yeah.
what do you run your pumps on?
What do you mean? What do I run them on?
Do you run them on like random? Do you run them on like a specific mode? Your wave pumps.
Oh, okay. I change them about. Like, what I'll do is, general rule of thumb, I normally run them on surge flow. So I get that, you know, where my tank is going up and down, left to right, like a seesaw. So if you look at the top of the tank of the water level, it's going up like a seesaw up and down. And then once I, like, towards the middle of the afternoon, I'll do a lateral flow, which is just on. And then with the gyres, obviously, it does that thing where it pushes it and then pulls it at the same time. The reason I do that is to clear out any debris that's settled into the rock and under the rocks and in the caves during the day to bring it up into the water column. Then to get it out the weir box and into the skimmer and the filter socks and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. But I was just looking at the new office tank, the 7 foot, and what I might try and do with that is just set up with multiple RFGs, inch ones, and just see if I can run it without any circulation pumps at all.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, do you see a difference in your coral when the wave pumps change? Like
Yeah,
when it's doing the wave, are they really happy? And then when they change, are they like kind of stressed, pissed off a little bit, or what?
Yeah, it's like that. The old way where we used to. I mean, we didn't used to have controllable pumps in the old. Well, we did. We had the Polaris, which is a really old pump. Or you could use the. I don't know. What's it called now? I can't even remember the name. There was. We used to use closed loop systems, and we had one that. I think it's like the Sea Swirl that spins round underneath.
Yeah,
basically,
Sea Swirl.
as as it spins round, it shuts one of the pipes off and opens a pipe
Yeah.
at the same time. So you used to put like 4 different, used to drill the bottom of the tank in 4 different places.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Put
yeah. I know what you're
bulkheads on,
talking about.
and then the pipes used to come up through the sand,
Oh wow, yeah.
and then the bottom the middle bit used to spin round, and it'd open. It'd like you'd have 4 outlets, but only 3 outlets on that. So as one would open, one would close. So it'd almost be like a pulsing action out of the outlets in the sandbed. But not many people had them. So a lot of the case, it was like things like Corellias and things like that.
They were
that was just
expensive,
on.
right?
Yeah, they're expensive. They used to be a pain as well because you used to get sand in them, so you used to have to strip them down and clean them out all the time, put it back together. So it was a really, real big pain. But generally, we just had the constant wave, not even wave makers, just constant circulation pumps. So when we were doing that, the corals a lot of the time were just tilted to one side because the flow was just constantly in one direction.
Yep.
But the way I do it now is following Cruz's advice when he sort of explained flow to me a few months ago, a bit more detail. So what I did was I lowered, which sounds crazy, right? Because everyone talks about having a lot of flow for SPS, but I lowered the flow in terms of how lateral it was, and then I do it with this pulsing now to create that seesaw wave, so the water's just bouncing. And when you do that, the coral is just very gently swaying from side to side. And what Cruz was saying is that it's more important for the body of the water to move than to have it blasting like a gale force wind, like a typhoon at your coral. And what it does is when you do that and you get this gentle swaying motion, you'll see the coral's polyp extension just puff up because they're just out collecting whatever's floating around in the water, which they do in the wild. But the interesting thing Cruz said to me was, what you need to do, Nick, is, and I said the same thing to Paul, didn't I, Paul? Is go onto YouTube and have a look at the videos where the divers are diving to where the corals are. And in the footage of the video, look at the water. Look at the way the fish is swimming. Look at the way the corals are moving. And look at the way the particles in the water are moving. And when you do that, nothing's whizzing past at 100 miles an hour. The corals aren't laying on their sides. They're swaying with the movement of the water. And the fish are just gently, hovering almost with gentle movements of the fins. They're not fighting a current, So when you watch that, it's suddenly, like a light bulb going off in my head going, oh yeah, it's right. When you watch nature and you replicate nature is what we want to do, it's different to what we thought we should be doing or what we're told by other hobbyists and shops and so on that we need to do. So I think sometimes you need to remember not to lose sight of the goal, which is to replicate nature. So it's all right asking people, oh, how should I do this and how should I do that? But just go and watch nature as well, and that'll tell you. There's your evidence there. So, yeah, for sure, in answer to your question, Narcosis, yeah, there's a big difference, I think, in the coral. Definitely.
Interesting.
I think the growth as well, like, if you've got a fast flow directed at a coral, and it's getting blasted by a flow, there's no reason for that coral to start growing any extensions out against that flow because it's fighting the flow and the coral wants to feed and stuff. So why would it fight against that flow? So it's a bit like a tree. It doesn't grow into the wind because there's no point. It's just using energy that it's not going to get any benefit from. So if you change your flow to that nice gentle sway movement, your coral will grow in all directions as well, rather than in one direction and the polyps extending them off one side of your coral. So yeah, I must admit it made a lot of sense, and when I started doing it, it worked, and other people have passed that information on too since Cruz passed it to me. I've said, yeah, it's made a big difference to their tanks. The coral's puffed up more. It's then able to get the food more easily, and then it's got the energy then to grow more. So it all kind of falls in place. So yeah.
Hey Nick,
Mhm.
how about I get this video and I just cut that whole rant that you just did. That was a very
Okay.
good rant, by the way.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
like post that as my video.
What do
Oh,
you
you-
mean you just posted as your video?
You copied it?
Guys, copyright
I
strike
go,
my channel.
hey, this is my buddy Nick Chan. He's gonna explain flow to you guys
Oh, wow.
If you want
and
to.
how he thinks you guys should run your flow,
Asking for permission. That's good.
how it actually works,
Yeah, just ask
Coral
me.
thrive,
I'm paying me my
and
You
you
can't
flip.
do nothing. It's my channel.
Jeez.
It's copyright strike I'll give you if you try to copy my shit.
And just freaking let it run. Just freaking let it run, man. I bet you I get the most
Don't
views.
don't copy my shit.
I bet you I get the most views ever.
Wow. Interesting.
Now, of course, I'll give you permission to use my video. This is proof I'm giving you permission.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Now I retract it so you can have it. So you can do what you want with it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Man, like I don't know how like I get this reef sauce out of you, Nick. Like every time I talk to you, somehow I get you to spill all
I
the beans.
provide it willingly
Oh,
All the
absolutely.
to
beans.
anyone who cares to listen.
All the beans.
You know what? I don't actually care if people do it, which is the weird thing. Like, if somebody asks me a question, I'm happy to give information that I know. You know, if they ask me something I don't know, I'll say I don't know. But I might be able to find out for you because I don't know everything. But you know, some people, like, I go onto Facebook or I hear people like having arguments because they're saying, "Oh, you should do this," and then someone else says, "Oh, no, they should do that," and then the first person says, "No, they need to do this," and they have a big argument. I don't. I go, "Well, you ought to do this. For me, this is what I'd recommend." And then if other people say, "Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that," I might say, "Well, if you think about it, this and this and this happens." And then if they still say, "No, don't do that," I'll just go, "Oh, okay then," because it's not my tank. I don't care. Why should I start fighting and arguing to tell somebody what they should or shouldn't do with their tank? If they don't want to listen and they don't want to do it, I don't care. It's not my tank. You know, I'll be honest. So I'll give the information if I know it willingly, but if you use the information or not, that's up to you. I don't care. You know. Do you think that's wrong of me or not?
Uh-huh. Mm-mm.
Does anyone run carbon constantly, or do you just run it like me, like once a week per month?
I don't run it.
You don't run it at all?
Not at all. Because that's what I've heard from you and Rico, I
Oh.
believe.
No, I run it like for like maybe 7 days for once per month.
Okay.
Because it'll take out the chemicals from the soft corals and some particulates. But if you run it constantly, it'll just keep, because it's very high surface area, so it'll just keep taking. And then if you don't change it regularly, then it becomes a build-up of particulates and nitrates and stuff.
5 minutes, guys. I'm shutting this down, sir, for Reef Dudes.
For
Okay.
Reef Dudes. No worries. Hey, Paul,
What?
Paul, do you don't run your carbon constantly, do you?
No, once
Do
every
you just
3 months or something.
you do once every 3 months, like a week or something?
Well, I put it in and I just never take it out.
Oh
Like,
no, that's different. You should take it out.
not why? It
Because
doesn't leach back in. Carbon
No,
won't
but-
leach back in, but it just turns media.
yeah, that's the thing. But it'll turn to media where it hasn't got bacteria on it. Because if you think about it, your old natural cycle's 6 to 8 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it'll take that long to build up bacteria on it to work on the stuff that it's trapping.
Yeah, well, like I say, it doesn't do any damage being in.
No, well, you won't use a lot. Well, you'll only use a bit.
I know it'll last about 3 days anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
change,
took it in for
I
like a
change it.
week.
Yeah, I change. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I'll take it out and not put it back in.
Right.
Sometimes it just can't be asked taken out when I just leave it in.
Right, I just chuck it in for like a week once a month.
Yeah, like I say, I only do it once every 3 months.
Right. Yeah.
Usually I can tell. Do you know what I mean?
What's Reef Dude's thing tonight?
I don't know.
What was it? Q&A and let's see what else.
Hey Seymour, how's it going? Is your tank still beautifully clean? Oh, by the way, I still not had an email from you, Seymour. Yeah,
Seymour
we're going to
there?
close down in a few minutes, Seymour, to go on to Reef Dudes.
Yeah, Seymour, I want that link you sent the other day now. That garlic thing. I didn't read it. And you can't go back and get the chat, can you?
Shallow reef tank update and question and Q&A.
Yeah, no, he's got the shits. Seymour's got the shits.
Oh, jeez.
It's coming round there, actually. I just read it on the local paper. That there's a sickness bug going around our town. So.
God.
Oh, Seymour, you're sick?
Yeah, he's got the shits. Q&A Reef Dudes.
Yeah.
It's like me, I'm going to have to start doing some good videos. I'm going to do one of the miracle mud in the reactor. That's one of my next ones. But I'm waiting for me thinking to come back first. The ICP test.
Have you done Paul, have you done a water flow video?
No. Could do one.
Oh yeah, man, like water
Was
flow.
you? I think you're having a cigarette when we were talking about, you know what Cruz told me about the watching the ocean and doing it. The
No,
swaying
I heard that. I heard you speak about
Yeah.
that. That's why I said now courses can use the video.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I do. That's why mine are really low.
What did you notice the difference when you changed it to that, or did you already run it that way?
No, I did run it a little bit higher, so I turned it down a little bit more than I was actually doing.
Did you find it good?
Yeah, definitely.
It's weird, isn't it? Because you think you need everyone's like, you need lots of flow, you need lots of flow.
Yeah.
But when you turn it down, but it's the type of the flow. If you get the type of flow right, I think that's more important than the volume of the flow, if that makes sense, to an extent.
Yeah, well, I noticed an increased growth in me LPS.
Yeah.
Definitely, like euphyllias. And the SPS started to boom. So
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because
I think
the
it gives you
difference between
chance.
what we're told to do and what people understand to do is different
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well, my SPS, I think what it is with SPS, when you're talking about your flow, when it's slower, it's actually giving it a chance to grow. If you're blasting it at a constant rate, you're not giving it a chance to get that growth it wants.
Yeah.
I think every now and then it's good to give it a blast to wash the stuff off, but most of the time it's a gentle ocean they're in. Do you know
All right,
what I
guys,
mean?
it is 5 o'clock. Reef Dudes is up.
Is he on?
Yeah.
So
Right, people, let me get the link for Reef Dudes, everyone.
Alrighty.
I'll
Oh,
get the
sorry.
link for Reef Dudes, and
I jumped by accident.
right. Yeah, I'll get the link for Reef Dudes for everyone so they can just click straight onto the link.
Okay.
Thanks.
So give me 1 second. I'll bang the link in for all of you.
I got his notification code on my iPad and I went to
Yeah,
swipe
some
it and
people-
I closed
Yeah,
the
some
box.
people
when
won't
it
have
was
it. So everyone, click on that link in the chat there and head over to there to Reef Dudes. So I'll see you all later.
Okay.
All right, see you in a bit.
All right.